Hey everybody, my name is Jesse and today I'm going to talk about how to hold the guitar, which I know sounds super basic, but it's worth discussing just really briefly. So normally when you're new to the guitar, you're going to feel like this is the proper way to hold the guitar. There's nothing wrong with holding the guitar this way. Hold the guitar whatever way is comfortable for you, but keep in mind this style is best for live performances where you're playing chords, you're really rocking out, you want to have good access to your strumming mechanism, but you're not too concerned about your fingering because you're just playing chords. If you are playing anything really complicated, I'm going to try and back up my chair enough so that you can see. This is modified posture based on the way classical guitar musicians play their instruments. And you can't see my foot, but I'm actually holding my heel a little ways off the ground and just keeping my toes down so that my knee is raised. They sell footstools for just one foot that are really convenient for this posture. Or you can rest your foot on your chair, but if you hold the guitar like this between your legs a little bit with the body of the guitar on your left knee, it elevates the neck and brings it closer to your eyes so that you can and it also puts your arm at this nice comfortable bend so that when you start playing single note runs like that and soloing and whatnot, it's a lot more comfortable in this position with the guitar on your left knee rather than on your right knee. Here, it's more awkward. You see my elbows all shoved into my body when I want to hit this note. But if I sit like this, my elbow's free. So that's not a command, a recommendation. And it's situational. It's not always going to be the case, but a lot of the time it's going to be more comfortable, more convenient, and allow you to play more complicated music if you put the body of the guitar over your left knee. I once had a guitar instructor who actually held his instrument like this. Crazy, mad, amazing guitar players. His argument was if you hold it up like this, you can do these mad intervals. My hands can stretch a lot farther this way than, they can stretch this way if I hold the guitar like this, but it's less comfortable. And the whole idea is if you're going to spend a lot of time playing the guitar, you want to be as comfortable as possible the whole time because and you want to keep playing, so find a position that's as comfortable as possible. When you pick, if you're using a plectrum, as I discussed before, you're going to pick over the sound hole. If you're playing on an acoustic instrument, you'll notice if you pluck the string closer to the bridge, it sounds more nasal. If you pluck closer to the neck, it sounds more open and round and sort of full. But if you pick in the middle, you get a nice balance between those two, and you get the benefit of plucking directly over the sound hole, which makes it that much louder. If you're playing an electric instrument right now, then you'll notice that it's got 2 or 3 pickups probably. Those different pickups do what I just described. The pickup closer to the bridge down here is going to have a more bright sort of sound. The neck pickup is going to have a more full, mellow, sort of rounded sound. We call this the lead pickup and the rhythm pickup. And if your guitar happens to have a middle pickup, we call that the middle pickup. And it often gives you some great tones. Final note for now, different guitars have sweet spots in different parts of the neck. If you're a soloist or you're getting all virtuoso on the guitar, you want to be familiar with your own instrument, where its sweet spot is. For most guitars, it's going to be around the middle portion of the neck. So it's going to sound really nice. Right there, whereas if I play up here, it still sounds fine, but it's a little weaker, right? Of course, if I was playing on an electric instrument, I can compensate for that with whatever. But just the tone of the strings is always going to be nicest around the middle of the neck. So that's something to keep in mind as well. So posture, plucking, and your sweet spot. Those are all things for you to experiment with. You don't have to have a lot of technique to experiment with this sort of thing. You can just play one note at a time. On whatever string you want to play, and just give yourself some time and freedom to experiment, because ultimately enjoying your guitar experience is all about experimentation. You want to experiment with the guitar and, you know, make some noise. It doesn't matter if it's not the right note, because you're having fun, and that is what matters. So have some fun, play that guitar, make some noise, experiment with all the different hand positions, and I will catch you on the flip side. Have a great day. See you. Bye.